Well, good afternoon, everybody. Jimmy Ankle Soria here from the Severn ground in beautiful, beautiful Burbank, California, the Woodley Cricket Grounds, over almost 100 years. And here we are about to watch the second game of this afternoon, where the San Diego Surf Riders take on the East Bay Blazers. With me in the box, I've got two fantastic young broadcasters, Mustafa Naqib and well, good afternoon again. Sorry for that little mess up here. We had some technical difficulties, but it's Jimmy Ankle Soria again here at the Severn grounds in wonderful Woodley, along with my co-commentators Shashank Sharma and Mustafa Naqib. We are in the fifth ball of the first over. Guyan Fernando bowling to Sujit Gowda. Forward push out and covers won't be a run. None for three in the first five balls. So far, Guyan has pretty much put the ball on the spot, something they didn't do yesterday very well, San Diego, but a different day of cricket here. Wind blowing from a westerly direction. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here, low 80s, and a lovely day for cricket. Guyan again. Alrighty, moving forward, trying to take a couple of steps. beaten comprehensively. Ended the first over, a good one for San Diego, none for 3. And for those who've just tuned in or got blacked out by our technical problem here, the East Bay Blazers won the toss. Sujit Gowda calling correctly and deciding to bat first. The wicket so far looks pretty good. It's been the same wicket that we played a previous match where the Seattle Thunders took it home against the Silicon Valley Strikers. So the wicket played pretty well there. There's no reason for it to change after 40 overs. So here we are, none for 3. And a little quick shout out to our sponsors here, Yash Technologies and Amul. Thank you for your sponsorship. And the San Diego Surf Riders would like to thank their sponsors, without whom this team would not be able to be put together. Special thanks to Westpac Wealth Management, MCP Computers, Metroflex, Oceanside, Cisintelli, and Ankle-Saria Solutions. Thank you for your sponsorship and keeping this game alive here for us. From the near end here, we'll call it the commentator's box for now, Captain JD, we call him, Jaideep Reddy, medium fast bowling from the near end, and he'll be bowling to Saideep outside the off stump, pretty wide outside the off stump, and rightfully called a wide. So that's, well, let's call it not a no ball, but a ball that needs to be bowled again. JD warming up. That ball did move though, but ever so slowly and outside the off stump. So JD's got the wicket keeper, you know, not too far back. This one's up in the air, high, and yes, it's gone. Umar Akmal, Pakistan's representative here. First easy high into the air at mid-on, and there goes the first wicket. Saideep Ganesh didn't last too long. A very good start for San Diego. Slow ball on middle and leg. I think Saideep had made a decision. He was going up into the air, and so am I just told it's Vikas Mohan, the new batter? Okay, yeah, we got Vikas Mohan coming in. So Mustafa, your quick comments on the first few balls that we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's a good start by the Surf Riders. Bowled a tight first over and followed up by Captain JD, who pitched it up, got a leading edge from Saideep Ganesh, and
yeah,
Umar
it was caught by Umar Akmal.
took a comfortable catch. So the Blazers lose their first in the second over.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we don't have the scorecard being displayed here. I'm sure Vikas, our producer, will get that up in a hurry. So Vishal been doing an yeoman job trying to get all these matches televised for your listenership and viewership. So JD will be bowling to Vikas Mohan, wicketkeeper, a sip, deep third man, backward point, a cover and a mid-off on the offside. On the onside, we've got Umar Akmal, who just took a catch at mid-on. There's a square leg and a fine leg. First ball wrapped on the pads. The ball flies into the cover point area. No run. A lot of enthusiasm from the crowd on our right, which happens to be the East Bay tent. So I wouldn't say we have thousands of people here, but their enthusiasm matches 1,000. JD wiping the brow off his, sweat off his brow, shining the ball, trying to get as much as possible in the first few overs into Vikas Mohan. That one keeps low. Vikas pushes it back. Very rightfully, he did not go for the big one. The ball seems to be keeping a little low, a little slow, but then JD doesn't really push too hard. Has a wonderful slower ball, does JD. And it's a wicket in the second ball of his. 4 runs on the board. Sujit Gowda, the captain, Sujit Gowda, the captain at the non-striker end, one of the most fluent, wonderful players. He played for the MLC, really distinguished himself very, very well. Chad calling for a helmet here. I guess he saw Vikas walking out the last couple of balls, and so Chad has decided to come up to the stumps, for which young Devam ran out with a helmet. So let's see how this works. At least keep Vikas Mohan grounded a little bit, as we see JD going again outside the off stump, smacked away through the covers. There is a sweeper out there. They'll get just a single. And that's the opening run for Vikas. So one more ball to go. We're still waiting for the score to come up on your screen, but in the meantime, second over about to be completed. Jaideep Reddy, captain of the San Diego Surf Riders, handled his team wonderfully yesterday, pulled off a come from behind to beat the Grizzlies. And that mainly from three very good batting efforts from the young Sharma at the outside. The off stump, hop in the end. That's gone high, high, and out of here. That was a beautiful shot there by Sujit Gowda. 6 runs, effortless, put his foot down, head up, very well balanced, and way out of the ground. So not the best way for JD to end the over. 6 runs coming off that ball. He probably has one more to go.
Yeah, he just gave the batsman some width there, pitched it up, and a free swing of the arms for Sujit Gowda, who timed it beautifully.
Wasn't it beautiful there, right?
A slight adjustment in the field. He sends long off back and brings third man into the ring. And here's JD with his last ball. Tucked away through mid-wicket. They're looking for 2. They get it comfortably. So good end to the over for East Bay Blazers.
And that's 2 overs, 1 for 13, as I'll bring in Shashank to join you in the broadcast box.
Thank you, Jimmy and Mustafa. What a nice day for cricket in Southern California. East Bay Blazers taking on San Diego Surf Riders. This is going to be an exciting game. First couple overs, East Bay Blazers 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. That catch by Umar Akmal. Over number 3, Gayan Fernando coming into bowl to Sujit. That one pitched and came in line with the stumps, blocked by Vikas Mohan. It was at 1 of 4 deliveries. And Fernando, this one is tapped to the onside. We'll add 1 more run. The Blazers total 14. Long on boundary, and it has crossed it. That's 4 runs. Single bounce. 4 more runs added to the Blazers total, which climbs up to 22. Gayan has 1 more delivery in this over. So far has been hit for 2 boundaries, and that single. The Blazers opening batting, taking an aggressive position here, keeping the scoreboard moving. A gentle tap to covers, a dot ball. At the end of the 3rd over, the Blazers are 22 for the loss of 1 wicket.
And we're back here with JD about to bowl the 4th over for the Surf Riders. Just making some adjustments in the field. 2 fielders out are long off and deep cover or a deep point. Here's JD to Mohan. Straight on the leg side, beautifully picked up. It's gone all the way for 6. Just straying on the pads there, JD. And a lovely shot by Vikas Mohan. Picked it up off his pads, timed it to perfection, and into the trees over long leg. Lovely shot that. And it's another beautiful shot over long on. 1 bounce for 4. Pitched up again by JD on the stumps. And Mohan times it beautifully over long on into the boundary.
Mustafa, this one flew on top of Umar Akmal's head. This was hit very well. No trouble finding the boundary.
Yeah, it was really nice timing on that. Couple of nice shots by Mohan. What's JD gonna do now? Might try to pull his length back. Nice bowled him. Inside edge onto the stumps. Good comeback by JD. As Mohan goes after hitting a 6 and a 4. Bowled by skipper JD ready.
That's an early dismissal the Surf Riders are going to be very happy about. Vikas Mohan was looking dangerous there. Departs 32 for the loss of 2 wickets. 3.3 overs. left-hander coming in to support captain Sujit Gowda. East Bay Blazers losing those couple early wickets here at the Severn Park in Woodley. Jaideep Reddy getting ready to welcome Aditya Ganesh. The non-striker Sujit Gowda comfortably positioned at 16 of 9 balls with 2 boundaries and 1 6 to his credit. Aditya Ganesh, the new batsman. Mustafa, you reckon he's going to try and keep it in line with the stumps? We try to york him.
That was on the stumps, just tucked away for Ganesh. It's off the mark with a single.
Jaideep Reddy is going to be pleased with how this over is going. Two wickets already. Has given away 21 runs, but picked up 2 of the opening batsmen.
Oh, it's a good length on off stump, just outside off stump. Beats Gowda, tried to guide it through the offside. It's a good comeback by JD after going for 6 and a 4 the first 2 balls, as we are coming to the final ball of the 4th over. It's Jaideep to Gowda. It's pitched up and smacked over mid-wicket. 1 bounce into the boundary. Poor finish to the over by Jaideep, and that's an expensive one as the East Bay Blazers go on to 37 for 2 in 4 overs.
We welcome all our viewers joining us to watch this game, East Bay Blazers versus San Diego Surf Riders from the Severn Field in Burbank, California, Woodley Park. Beautiful day for cricket. There is a good breeze blowing presently. A word of thanks to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amol, and the Surf Riders team. Would also like to thank their sponsors, Westpac Wealth Management, MCP Computers, Metroflex, Sysintelli, and Ankle Solutions. Thank you for all your support. To the Surf Riders team, as we get underway with over number 5 here. Javed Zadran, pacer from Surf Riders, coming into the attack. With Aditya Ganesh, the new batsman, left-hander on strike. This one was way down the leg side, rightfully called a wide. It's 1 extra run for Blazers. A bit of a loosener there for Javed. Mustafa, you reckon he's going to go a bit outside off on this second delivery, perhaps overcorrect a little bit?
I think so. I think he's going to try to just adjust his line.
It'll be interesting to see what line he picks.
It's a better ball. It's well played. It's into the gap. They're looking for 2, and they get it comfortably. That was a good ball, tight on off stump, but well played by the batsman. Covered the line and guided it away to the third man fielder for a brace. As Javed Zadran coming in for his second ball. Ganesh on strike. That's down leg side again. That should be another wide. He's just getting his radar a little wrong at the moment.
Javed has good pace. It's going to be important to control it so that he's going to be able to restrict the batting further here. That's going to be the Surf Riders' plan after those couple of early wickets. Yet again, this one failing to find a good line, still down the leg side. This is the third wide of this over. Javed Zadran struggling a little bit to find the right line. Aditya Ganesh in the meantime, 3 for 2 of 2 balls. Sujit Gowda 20 runs of 11 deliveries that he has faced.
It's a good shot by Ganesh. He's cut that away. Third man giving chase. Does well. It's a great bit of fielding that just to keep it to 2. As Zadran just straight outside off stump a little bit. And he's just struggling to find his line at the moment. Javed.
Yeah.
It's a good ball by Javed. No run there. It's a better line and length. Needs to keep it in and around off stump or tight on the stumps. Javed to Ganesh, outside off stump. Batsman looking for a wide. Umpire doesn't think so. It's another dot ball. And so it's a good start by East Bay Blazers so far. They're doing well.
Hey.
Here's Zadran coming in for his 5th ball of the over. Bowling to Ganesh. It's outside off stump, driven sweetly straight to the sweeper. Will just be a single. As the East Bay Blazers move on to 45 for 2. Zadran about to bowl final ball of his first over. Just making some changes in the field. So we have long on, back on the boundary, and a deep cover. So we're still in the power play. We can only have 2 fielders outside. Here's Zadran. It's a good ball. It's well fielded. That short third man by Omar Akmal makes a good stop. But they get through for the single. So the end of the 5th over, East Bay Blazers are 46 for 2.
Start of over number 6, Rovindo Gunasekara has come into the attack. He's going to be bowling to Sujit Gora, who has the strike. A word of thanks to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amol. Thanks for your support. Gunasekara to Sujit. Gunasekara checking the direction where the wind is blowing. Are we going to see some spin? Let's see. Marking up his run-up. Sujit Gora, 21 of 12 deliveries. 3 boundaries and 1/6 to his name. This one has been tapped carefully, blocked. No run. Gunasekara finding his rhythm, looking to turn that ball. Misses completely. Sujit. That'll be 1 by. Let's see if we can get a replay of this delivery. Get Aditya Ganesh on the strike. Let's take a look at this last one. That one turning the other way. Sujit Gora missing the line completely. Aditya Ganesh to take on Gunasekara. We have a square leg, mid-wicket, long on for the left-hander. The single will bring Sujit on the strike. This one has been hit to the deep mid wicket. Will give 1 single. The fielders changing positions to accommodate this left-hand, right-hand combination. I misspoke earlier with the fielding positions for the left-hander. We have a gully, a point, cover. Gunasekara to Aditya. 1 run scored. East Bay Blazers 50 for the loss of 2 wickets so far. Gunasekara bowling to Sujit. This one has been hit to the deep mid-wicket position. It's collected safely. That's one single. And that will wrap up over number 6, bringing East Bay Blazers to 50 for 2.
And we're back here at Woodley Park, where the East Bay Blazers are taking on the San Diego Surf Riders. And Nikhil Datta is the new bowler. He's going to be bowling to Sujit Gowda, who's batting well on 23 of 16. Is tapped into the offside for 1. Sneak a quick single. It's a good start by the East Bay Blazers. Despite losing 2 wickets, their run rate is still healthy. And got 50 in the power play. I think they'll be looking for a score around 160, 170, which will be a good total on this wicket. It's another good ball and dot ball by Datta. It's a good line and length on that. The batsman had no option other than to just block it. And just tucked away on the leg side for a single. East Bay Blazers move on to 53 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Indeed, if they manage to keep up this run rate, they would be looking at a total of 165, 170. This one's played to the square leg region. They're able to steal 2 runs out of this.
So they're keeping the scoreboard ticking along, East Bay Blazers. Getting the 1s and the 2s and the odd boundary. Bowler just pulled out of that one. Just adjusted a fielder. Short, wide, outside off. It's cut away. Just a single. It's a good bit of fielding.
Good shot, Joe.
Here's Datta. It's a beauty off the edge. The third man looked for 2, but it's a good bit of fielding that. Just a single. That one looked like it just gripped and turned a little bit. So Datta ends his first over. East Bay Blazers are 57 for 2 after 7 overs.
Gunasekara is back to bowl his second over. Aditya Ganesh, batsman on strike. Aditya at 10, supported by Sujit Gowda, the captain, 27. No change in field from the last over. This one has been hit to the deep point region. Aditya Ganesh wanted to come back for the second, sent back by the captain Sujit. It'll be 1 run. With the fielders quickly adjusting their positions to accommodate this left-hand, right-hand batter combination. We have a cover position, a point, third man, a sweeper on the onside, as well as the offside. This one has been hit in the gap to the deep point region. The sweeper will collect it. Good throw back to the keeper. Two runs added to the Blazers total. Gunasekara continuing his attack, trying to dislodge the Blazers batting, see if he can pick up another wicket or two here. Sujit hits this to the Cow's corner region. One bounce over the boundary rope, 4 runs. That one was hit hard. Let's take a look at the replay. Gunasekara bowling a little bit short, a lot of room for Sujit Gowda. Makes no mistake. 4 runs. That'll help the Blazers score climb up to 64 in 7.3 overs. Gunasekara is going to avoid pitching the ball short this time, I'm sure of that. This one was a bit over pitch. That's 1 run. That'll bring the left-handed Aditya Ganesh on the strike. Sujit's score has climbed up to 33, supported by Aditya on 11. The Blazers are going to be happy about the start that they got in this game. 64 in the first 7 odd overs. This one was right in the block hole. Tap to the point region, no run scored. That leaves Gunasekara with 2 more deliveries in this over. Correction, 1 more delivery in this over. This one has been hit straight down the ground. The batsmen are running for 2 runs. That's a good throw, direct hit, but the batsman is in safely. So that'll give 2 more runs to Aditya, wrapping up over number 8, bringing up the Blazers total to 67 for the loss of 2 wickets.
And we're back here at Severn Cricket Field in Woodley Park. where Nikhil Datta is bowling to Sujit Gowda. Down the track, high up in the air, there's a fielder under it and takes a good catch. It's a big wicket that. Gowda was looking dangerous, he was playing well, but he departs for a well-made 34 of 22 balls with a big wicket that for the Surf Riders as East Bay Blazers lose their third at 67. 8.1 overs gone. So the new batsman is Suleiman Arabzai, hailing from Afghanistan. He's a young all-rounder, only 20 years of age. He's coming at number 5 for the Blazers, who have just lost their third wicket. We're into the 9th over. Here's Datta. Tosses it up, just driven down the ground. Just a single. It's a quicker, little shorter ball. It's tucked away off his hips. Another single. So Datta keeping it pretty tight here. Mostly bowling stump to stump. Just varying his pace. As Arabzai is facing his second ball. It's a good length. It's a dot ball. Batsman signaling that it might have just turned away from him. It's cut away to the deep point fielder. Just a single. As Datta is coming to the last ball of his second over. It's a tight over so far, just 3 runs off it and the wicket. As hit in the air, but into the gap. They look for 2. They don't get it. Good bit of fielding. So that ends the 9th over. East Bay Blazers are 71 for 3.
Gunasekara returning. Aditya Ganesh, the left-hander. This one has been hit towards the long on position. 1 run. Captain Jaideep Reddy getting a bit of a workout there, shuttling between the cover and the mid-wicket position. as the left hand and right hand batsmen change sides. Gunasekara to Arabzai. This one has been tapped into the gap, will be cut off by the sweeper on the offside. Good throw back to the keeper, 1 run. That brings Aditya Ganesh to face Gunasekara. This one has been swept to the leg side boundary for 4 runs. Lot of width on offer on that occasion from Gunasekara. Aditya Ganesh had no trouble dispatching this one. A good contest going on between Gunasekara and Aditya Ganesh, who's on 20. Big loop hit on the offside to the deep point region. Aditya Ganesh taking that leisurely stroll to the non-striker's end. 1 run. The fielders constantly having to change positions to accommodate the left-hand, right-hand combination. Despite the departure of Captain Sujit Gowda, Arabzai, the right-hander. Oh, that was a beautiful delivery. Completely deceived Arabzai. The off stump is out of the ground.
What a fantastic ball that was. Just pitching on middle and leg stump, squared him up and clipped off stump.
Beautiful.
Shades of Shane Warne there.
That was a beautiful delivery. Arabzai had no clue what happened. It pitched right in the middle and then just moved away from him. Completely through his defenses.
Yeah. You can't do much as a batsman when you get a ball like that. So East Bay Blazers lose their 4th at the score 78, and we're just approaching the end of the 10th over. As the new batsman that was walked in is Hamza Tariq. The Blazers will need to rebuild just a little bit here. They are losing wickets regularly. Hamza Tariq is a Pakistani Canadian who has represented the Canada national team and has also played first-class cricket in Pakistan. He's a wicketkeeper batsman and he has a job on his hands here.
A note of thanks to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amol. Thank you for your support. Gunasekara welcoming the new batsman, Tariq.
Yes.
This one was way down the leg side. Is it going to find the boundary? Yes, that's a wide and 4 byes. So that's 5 wides.
Loose delivery that by Gunasekara after getting the wicket. Just drifting down leg side and kept going with the angle. Might have been the attempted flipper or googly. It's tossed up and went for the drive but missed. So that ends the 10th over with East Bay Blazers 81 for 4.
It's an impossible shot.
Sometimes, creativity and innovation are all it takes to achieve the impossible. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
As Datta continues, it's a good ball. Batsman didn't know much about that one, but come through for an easy single. Just making some adjustments in the field as Nikhil Datta bowling to Tariq. Let's head into the gap, looking for two and get it easily. Long boundaries here on the square sides. It's difficult to defend for the fielders. That's why bowlers are mostly looking to bowl back of a length, trying to get the batsman to hit square. That's a good ball, well fielded.
That's Ajay Sharma at point. Represented the US over 40s team, the recent World Cup in South Africa.
The Blazers just ticking it over for now. Looking for ones and twos and the odd boundary. It's just tucked away on the leg side. Will just be one. The batsman looked for two, but his partner wasn't interested. Almost a chance there, just out of reach for Nikhil Datta in his follow through, as the East Bay Blazers get another single. Brings us to the end of the 11th over. Blazers are 87 for 4.
A word of thanks from the Surf Riders contingent to their sponsors, Westpac Wealth Management, MCP Computers, Metroflex, Sysintelli, Ankle Saria Solutions, and Brian Diaz. Thank you for your support to the Surf Riders team. Over number 12 about to begin, with Gunasekara continuing his attack from the near end, the commentator's box end. Tariq on strike. This one, there was attempted sweep. There is an appeal for an LBW. The umpire is not impressed.
That looked very close. Let's see
take
here
a
on the
look at it.
replay. Ooh, that looked like it might have hit him outside the line of the stumps. That could be the only thing that saved him. I reckon that's what the umpire reckoned.
Tariq survives, ready to take on the next delivery from Gunasekara.
It's tossed up outside off stump, driven. And they get two.
That was a solid looking cover drive from Tariq. Adds 2 runs to the total thanks to the slight fumble from the fielder there. Tariq retaining the strike. This one has been lobbed straight. There is a catch, opportunity for a catch, and he has been caught at the long off boundary. The fielder checking to make sure he did not accidentally overstep the boundary, and he was well within. No trouble there. There goes the Blazers wicket number 5 for a total of 89. Gunasekara dismissing Tariq for 6. East Bay Blazers 89 for 5 in the 12th over.
I was tossed up again, inviting the big shot, and Tariq got a good piece of it, but hit it flat and straight down the throat of the long off fielder, who took a well-judged catch just a few yards in from the boundary. So East Bay Blazers lose their 5th, half their side gone. Into the 12th over here.
There was some good camera work there, capturing that catch. We also want to thank our engineering team here, making sure that all of the technical equipment and setup is up to snuff, bringing you this enjoyable broadcast from Woodley Park. It's Vishal and his team keeping all of that working great so that we sound good as commentators. There's a lot of setup, a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes.
Absolutely, Shashank. A big thanks to the broadcasters who bring this live feed so that you all are able to watch and we're able to commentate. They really work hard behind the scenes, as Shashank mentioned, to put all of this together. And we're very grateful to them.
Arnav Iyer joins Aditya Ganesh in the middle, another right-handed batsman.
Just drives it down to long off for a single. Gets off the mark, first ball, Iyer. As Gunasekara is approaching the end of his spell. It's 2 for 26 so far. He's bowled well. It's hit down the ground again. Picked up by the long off fielder. Just a single. That's a good ball.
Gunasekara to Iyer. That ball was headed straight for the stumps. Successfully blocked by Arnav.
Ends a good spell by Gunasekara. 4 overs done, 2 for 28. As East Bay Blazers, after 12 overs, are 91 for 5.
Jaideep Reddy, Ravindu Gunasekara and Nikhil Datta have been the successful bowlers for Surf Riders so far. Reddy picking up 2 wickets, Gunasekara 2 as well, and Nikhil Datta picking up 1. Nikhil Datta continuing the attack from the far end. A tap to square leg will earn the batsman 1 run, bringing the right-handed Arnav Iyer on the strike. Surf Riders are definitely going to be looking to dislodge another 2 or 3 wickets quickly if they can. For the moment, Blazers have a good run rate, 92 still, 92 for 5. Run rate at 7.56 in this 13th over. Tap gently to the man at short cover. That's Ajay Sharma. Left-handed spin bowler. We can look forward to some bowling from him as well. This one has been launched straight high up in the air. There's a man underneath it and catches it without a problem on the long off boundary. Arnav Iyer departs for the measly score of 1 run. Nikhil Datta strikes again. Javed Zadran on the long off position taking that catch. Let's take a look at it again. Nikhil Datta hiding the ball behind his back. This one was pitched full. Arnav Iyer going for that expansive shot. And you can see Javed Zadran getting right under the ball, catching it without any problem. Good catch. Good judgment. A word of thanks to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amol. Thank you for your support. You have a good game of cricket underway here at Woodley Park between East Bay Blazers and San Diego Surf Riders. The Blazers have assembled a total of 92 and lost 6 wickets in the process. And we are in middle of the 13th over. Nikhil Datta bowling to the new batter Nair. Hari Krishna Nair. 85 matches, 953 runs at an average of 22.69. Taps this to the onside. Wanted to consider getting the second run. There wasn't one available. Single run. Aditya Ganesh back on strike. As the fielders adjust their positions for the left-hander. This is going to be the final delivery of this over. Nikhil Datta to Aditya. This one has been tapped to the cover region. There is a throw, but Hari Krishna Nair will make it safely. That adds one more run. 94 for 6, 13 overs. All right, we have over number 14 underway here with new bowler Ajay Sharma starting his spell from the near end. Ajay, one of the star players for San Diego Surf Riders, has represented the US over 40s team in the World Cup recently held in South Africa, and last year he was in Karachi for the Global Cup as well. Deciding to go around the wicket. Hari Krishna Nair on strike. This is hit in between the gap between cover and point. Will be cut off by the sweeper on the offside. 1 run. Ajay Sharma bowling to Aditya Ganesh. That's a gentle tap to third man. Is there an opportunity there? There's an appeal for a run out, but it makes it safe free without any problem. 2 runs for Aditya. Let's take a look at this one.
There was a bit of hesitation there for the second, but eventually scampered back as Ganesh on strike to Ajay Sharma. That's a good ball. He went for the sweep, tossed up way outside off stump.
That was an interesting looking shot. He's trying to sweep a ball that pitched way outside off. Perhaps a little premeditated there.
100% agreed, Shashank. I think that was premeditated, and he tosses it up again. This time he connects well, but straight to the fielder. Just a single. As Ajay Sharma finishes his first over, and the Blazers at the end of 14 overs are 99 for 6.
Even the best in the business needs a strategic partner to help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
It's a good contest underway between the San Diego Surf Riders and East Bay Blazers here at Severn Field. The game umpires, Praveen David and Bandula, the 2 team captains. Jaideep Reddy for San Diego Surf Riders, Sujit Gowda for East Bay Blazers. We have Chad Britzi, the wicketkeeper for Surf Riders, and Aditya Ganesh, current batter on strike. He's a wicketkeeper batsman for East Bay Blazers. We have a change in bowling from the far end. Abhiyender Singh is coming in to Aditya. Pitches it full. Ball failing to make contact with the bat. Abhiyendra has an interesting line that he's bowling. It's angling away from the left-hander. Let's take a look at this one.
This is really good bowling by Abhi Singh.
Good over, Adi!
It's 3 dot balls so far. Ganesh.
Yes, that
Not
one
able-
was pitched way up.
Taking singles, keep taking singles. Ade, no worries, Ade, yes, Ade. Don't mind us, Ade. Shot, Ade!
That is a big one. That one is up, up and away. That's 6 runs from Aditya Ganesh. A well-hit stroke. Let's take a look at the replay.
Every over will come, boy.
Yeah, that's the length he was looking for. He was able to get under that,
Every over.
moved across to the off stump, and beautifully hit over mid-wicket, high into the trees there. Good shot.
Well played,
And that's
Ade.
well played. Well fielded by JD.
Keep going, Hari, keep going, Hari.
Brings
Singles and doubles,
Hari
Hari.
Krishnan Nair on strike. Oh, that's a good finish to the over by Abhi Singh. Squared up the batsman. Dot ball. So 15 overs gone. East Bay Blazers are 107 for 6.
Ajay Sharma continuing his spell from the near end. A loopy ball.
Ade, 200, Ade, 200, Ade.
Is that going to find the boundary? Not really. Cut off comfortably.
Step, Ade.
The batsmen
Keep running
get
with the
2
Hari,
runs.
Keep running with the Hari.
Aditya Ganesh looking to sweep this one. There was a feeble appeal for an LBW. Ajay Sharma not very hopeful. Aditya Ganesh looking to sweep Ajay. There is another appeal, and the umpire does not look impressed.
Looked like the impact might have been outside off stump as the batsman moved across, looking to sweep again. But Ajay Sharma is bowling smartly here, is keeping it way outside off stump, enticing the batsman to try to hit it across as that's tucked away to deep mid-wicket, and they scamper back for 2
Lovely,
runs.
Hari.
Good running.
Top stuff, Hari.
Aditya is trying to get in line with the ball before hitting it. That's good batting. Able to steal one more single.
Good offer, Ade.
One more delivery to go in this 16th over. East Bay Blazers 112, 6 wickets down. Ajay Sharma bowling to Hari Krishnan Nair. The ball is up in the air. Easy pickings for the wicketkeeper. No problem for Chad collecting this one. Hari Krishnan Nair departs for 2. And Ajay Sharma has struck.
So really smart bowling by Ajay. He's bowling according to his field, according to a plan, tossed it up, a little outside off stump. Nair looking to go across the line, gets a top edge, and a simple catch to the keeper, Chad Britsky, who doesn't make a mistake. East Bay Blazers in some trouble here as they lose their 7th for 112, and we have 16 overs gone.
Abhishek Paratkar, the new batsman, in, joining Aditya Ganesh, the left-hander, whose score has climbed up to 41.
Yeah, it seems like if the Blazers want to get a competitive score here, that Ganesh is going to have to bat through and get a good 60-odd.
Yes, that's going to be very important. Gayan Fernando has been brought back. That was a beautiful collect by the wicketkeeper, Chad.
Excellent take by Chad Britsky. As Aditya looked for the ramp or the scoop, but that was way outside off stump by Gayan, who probably saw the batsman trying to scoop him and adjusted his line accordingly. Really good take. Here's Gayan to Ganesh. The outside off stump again. Hit down to long on. Just a single.
So let's go, White. Batting, boys. Keep batting a bit.
Abhishek Paratkar, new batsman, has represented the US national team. Hails from San Diego, California. He needs a good knock here for his team. It's outside off stump. It's driven away. Slight fumble by the fielder.
Keep playing like that a bit.
Get back for an easy 2.
Gayan Fernando into his 3rd over. No wickets today. Has given 13 runs. Definitely be looking to pick up a wicket or 2 if he can.
It's right up there in the block hole, dug out by the batsman, straight to the cover fielder. Extra cover, I should say. Dot ball. Gayan's bowling well here. Pitched up again, outside off stump. Just drives it to the sweeper for a single.
These two batsmen are going to want to add more runs and in quick succession in what is left of the bowling. Ganesh well positioned to lead that with 42 runs against his name. Guyan Fernando. This was a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot by Aditya Ganesh. 4 runs. Couple bounces to the rope. He picked up the line early, got in position, flicked it on the leg side. 4 runs.
It's a great shot that, because it was really wide outside off stump and the batsman had to move a long way across, and he did it very well to paddle it over the short fine leg for 4.
We have to give credit to Surya Kumar Yadav for inspiring most of these creative strokes.
Absolutely. The world's best T20 batsman, Surya Kumar Yadav.
At the end of 17 overs, his play plays as 120 for 7. Looks like we have a change in bowling from the near end.
So Abhi Singh being brought back into the attack to bowl his second over. 3 overs left in the innings. Can the Blazers get to 150? It's a good shot. Driven out to cover. Beautiful shot, actually. That's gone for 4. It was timed much better than it looked initially, but it beat the deep cover fielder. Goes into the boundary for 4. Good start to the over.
Play all three, Adi!
Just gave him some width there, Abhi Singh, and allowed Paradkar to free his arms and drive that through the offside for 4. That's short and pulled straight to deep mid-wicket. Just a single.
Good shot, good timing, Abhi!
I think that's more the length that Abhi is trying to bowl, to try to get the batsman to hit square to the longer boundaries. Ball is also staying just a tad low on occasion as he pitches that one up, and Ganesh drives that well through the offside for an easy 2 as Umar Akmal tidies up on the boundary. Oh, good over so far for the Blazers. 7 off the first 3 balls. That should be gone. Easy catch to the point fielder. And a big wicket for Surf Riders as the set Ganesh departs for a well-made 46 correction of 42 balls. And the Blazers lose their 8th wicket halfway through the 17th over with the score at 125.
Aditya Ganesh is going to be disappointed losing out on that 50 with, due to just 4 runs.
Yeah, and that ball was there to hit and just probably got the outside half of the bat and ballooned up for a simple catch to Guyan Fernando, who took it easily. A good knock nonetheless by Ganesh, who's held it together for his team so far, but he will be disappointed to not be there till the end.
Ugarkar, the new batsman, joining Paradkar. Abhi Singh to continue over number 18.
So the Blazers, with just 2 wickets left, they will be aiming for somewhere around the 145-150 mark. I think they'll do well from here if they can get there. And although it's a short ball again by Abhi, it's pulled down too long on, and a misfield by Umar Akmal. who lets it go through his legs for 4 runs. Should have just been 1,
That's the way, Rashid.
but a poor bit of fielding by Omar Akmal on the boundary, who just allows it to roll through for a boundary. That's a full toss. Batsman just bunts it down and looked for the second, but he's sent back. And brings us to the end of the 18th over with East Bay Blazers at 132 for 8.
Let's take a look at the East Bay Blazers scorecard. Sandeep Ganesh departing for 1. Sujit Gaura, the captain, 34 of 23. Vikas Mohan, bowled by Jaideep Reddy, 12 of 8. Aditya Ganesh, caught by Gayan Fernando of the bowling of Abhendra Singh, 48 of 44. Suleiman Arabzai, bowled by Gunasekara for 3. Hamza Tariq, caught by Abhendra Singh, bowled Gunasekara, 6 of 8. Arnav Iyer departing, caught by Javed Zadran, that catch at long off of Nikhil Datta for 1. This one popping up in the air, ending up in no man's land. The batsman will get 1 run.
Good thinking,
Blazers score climbing 232 with the loss of 8 wickets. We have 2 more overs to go. The current one and then the next one.
Here's Gayan to Agarkar. Outside off stump, was driven to extra cover, just a single. So Gayan sticking to that line outside off stump. It's more of a defensive tactic to minimize the runs rather than look to take wickets, which is a good plan at the moment, bowling the second last over. Here's Gayan. Full toss again. It's timed really well. Down to deep long leg, and they come back for the second. Good bit of running that.
Keep batting like that. Keep batting like that, Rush.
The Blazers will be looking to get to that 150 mark, which I reckon can be a competitive score here. Will give them more than something to bowl at. But how many more can they get in these last 9 balls? Here's Fernando to Agarkar. Just drives it down the ground. Just a single. This is really good bowling by Gayan. He's not giving the batsman anything to get under. It's right up there in the block hole. And
Gayan Fernando, 3.5 overs, 1/24 runs. 1 more ball in this 19th over. Gayan Fernando to Agarkar. Swing and a miss. At the end of 19 overs, East Bay Blazers are 138 for 8. And we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amol. Thank you for your support. And the Surf Riders would like to thank their sponsors, Westpac Wealth Management, MCP Computers, Metroflex, Sysintelli, Ankle Seria Solutions, and Brian Diaz. Thank you for your support to the Surf Riders team. We have the final over of the first inning coming up. Looks like it's going to be Abhiender Singh bowling the final over from the near end. And of course, the Blazers batsmen are going to want to add as many more runs as they can to this total of 138 that they stand at currently. 6 more balls to go. Can they get it past 150? That's a good psychological advantage to have. More than 150 runs. Abhi to Paradkar. This one has been whacked. Single bounce to the boundary. 4 runs. No trouble whatsoever. This one was a low full toss. Let's take a look at it in the replay.
It's a good shot by Abhishek Paradkar. Good start to the over, boundary of the first ball. Can they make it a big one and finish on a high? Momentum is so important, especially in this form of the game, where almost every ball is an event. 5 balls left in the innings. Here's Abhi Singh to Paradkar. That's a short ball, down leg side, easy hit, all the way to the boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for the Blazers. So a very good start to the last over. 2 balls, 8 runs.
I think Abhi Singh trying a little bit too hard on that occasion, ended up pitching the ball way too short. It was too short, too slow, and there was ample room on offer. No trouble whatsoever for Paradkar to dispatch that one as well. 2 boundaries, the first 2 deliveries. Abhi making the same mistake, but in this instance the batsman has been caught. This was a short ball finding the fielder.
That was another very short ball. Batsman tried to hit it to the leg side, fetching it from outside off. Hit it well, but straight down to the fielder, who took a well-judged catch. So after 2 boundaries, the Blazers lose their 9th wicket at the score of 146. Abhishek Paradkar goes for a well-made 18 of 9 balls.
Let's take a look at this replay. Abhi trying a little bit too hard, trying to pitch a quick one. In the end, a catch for Abhinay Reddy. Good camera work there. Paradkar departs, having scored 18 runs off 10 balls, as we are down to the last 3 delivery in this first inning. Abhi Singh will be bowling to Pankaj Rao. He's an India A player, playing for East Bay Blazers. Pankaj Rao, one of the bowlers for East Bay Blazers. This ball has climbed up in the air. First delivery, well caught by Abhi. In the end, he had to run backwards a bit. Good judgment. Pankaj Rao departing for a duck, as Blazers are at 146 all out in 19.4 overs. Let's take a look at this dismissal. It was pitched short. It was pitched short.
Very short ball. Batsman just looking to swing. Gave it everything, but got a top edge and well-judged catch by the bowler. And so after a good start to the final over, they lose 2 and 2 to get bowled out for 146 in 19.4 overs. So the target for San Diego Surf Riders is 147 in 20 overs. And we'll be right back after a short break.
Let's before we go, let's take a quick look at the East Bay Blazers scorecard. Sadeep Ganesh caught Umar Akmal, bowled Jaideep Reddy, departed for 1 of 4. Sujit Gora caught by Vanipalli, bowled Nikhil Datta for 34. Vikas Mohan bowled by Jaideep Reddy for 12. Aditya Ganesh caught by Gayan Fernando of the bowling of Abhi Singh, 48 of 44. Suleiman Arabzai bowled by Gunasekara for 3. Hamza Tariq caught by Abhiyendra Singh, bowled Gunasekara, departed for 6 of 8 balls. Arnav Iyer caught by Javed Zadran at long off of the bowling of Nikhil Datta for 1. Hari Krishnan Nair caught by the wicketkeeper Chad Britsky of the bowling of Ajay Sharma for 2 runs. Abhishek Paradkar caught by Gunasekara of the bowling of Abhi Singh, scored 18 runs of 10 balls. Ugarkar remained not out for 9. Pankaj Kumar Rao caught and bowled by Abhiyendra Singh for 0. San Diego Surf Riders, Gayan Fernando, 4 overs, 24 runs, economy rate of 6. Jaideep Reddy, 2 overs, 25, picked up 2 wickets. Javed Zadran, 1 over, 9 runs. Gunasekara gave away 28 runs in his 4 overs, picked up 2 wickets. Nikhil Datta, 4 overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets. Ajay Sharma picking up that 1 wicket, gave away 10 runs in his 2 overs. Abhiyendra Singh, 2.4 overs, picked up 3 wickets today and gave away 28 runs. I'm joined by Jimmy Ankalsaria in the commentary box. Welcome, Jimmy.
Well, thanks, Shashan. What a good performance by San Diego. I would say at least about 20 runs below par on this type of wicket. It's a very small ground. Much better bowling, Shashank, than we saw yesterday from San Diego, and fielding was excellent. I mean, the number of catches and ground fielding was good. I didn't really see more than a couple, goals through the legs. So all in all, good performance. It's going to be game on, as they say. 147 is very gettable. But I think in this type of pitch and outfield, etc., it's not one of those you have to swing for the fences every ball. So I think we have a good game on our hands, wouldn't you think?
Absolutely. It's a beautiful outfield too, and it's going to be very important for Blazers fielders to make sure their fielding effort is up to snuff today, and they're going to have to make sure they can convert any catch opportunities that come their way. It's an exciting game that's going to get underway into its second innings shortly. I'm looking forward to it.
And so are we. I think at this stage we do want to say thank you to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amul, the national sponsors here, and the local sponsors at the San Diego Surf Riders, Westpac Wealth Management, MCP Computers, Metroflex Oceanside, Sis and Telly, Ankalsaria Solutions, and Brian Diaz of LPL Financial. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a wonderful first session. Would like to see the back end now, and looking forward to some brilliant cricket. So we'll be back at the back end of this break.
Welcome back to Woodley Park in Southern California, as Hari Krishnan Nair bowls his first ball to Nikhil Datta, who drives it down to long on just for a single. So to update you, San Diego Surf Riders need 147 and they're allotted 20 overs. It's just a par score, maybe slightly under par, given the scores that have been made on this pitch, on this ground in the previous games. But more than enough to be a competitive total. Surf Riders will have to bat well to chase this down. And it seems like the spinners might have a big role to play in defending this target for the East Bay Blazers, as Nair comes to Gunasekara. Flat on the wickets, just tucked away on the leg side for a single. It's a good ball, just blocked onto the offside. No run there. He drives that to the offside. Brilliant bit of fielding. Saved a couple of runs at least. It's a good diving stop in the covers by Hamza Tariq. It's good energy in the field. A short, wide, outside off, cutaway, beats the diving backward point fielder and all the way to the boundary. It's a good shot by Nikhil Datta. Gets his first boundary.
It's looking like a good start here for Surf Riders. Nikhil Datta with that square cut.
Just gave him some width there, whereas he was keeping it stump to stump early on. Datta drives again, middles it, but straight to the fielder. Brings us to the end of the first over. San Diego Surf Riders are 6 for no loss. The new bowler is Pankaj Rao, hailing from India, who has represented India A. He's a tall, lanky, fast bowler. Here's Pankaj Rao to Gunasekara. And looks like it's a no ball. Umpire signals a no ball. It looks like he overstepped there in his first ball.
For a moment, Nikhil Datta looked to be in a little bit of trouble there. He ran for that single, but was rightfully sent back by Gunasekara.
Yeah, a bit of hesitation there, but in the end, no damage done. As Gunasekara is about to get a free hit. It's a great feeling for any batsman early on in his innings. Pankaj Rao will probably look to bowl a bit short. Oh, well bowled. Went for the full Yorker. Swing and a miss by Gunasekara. It's a good ball by Rao. Down the track, swing and a miss from Gunasekara. Tried to use his feet on that occasion. But Pankaj Rao up to the task. Looked like some shape away from the batsman. It's a good comeback after bowling a no ball on his first ball. 2 dots. Just a change being made in the field as the deep point fielder comes in and mid-off drops back to long-off. And the batsman not ready yet. With this field, he'll probably look to bowl a bit straighter, wicket to wicket, not give the batsman any width, as there's not that much protection deep on the offside. It's right in the channel, as Gunasekara just bunts it to the offside for a single.
Pankaj Rao is bowling pretty quick off the track. I think this might be the first delivery Nikhil Datta will be facing from Pankaj.
Just making some more adjustments to the field. So now we have long leg on the boundary and a deep point. So looks like the plan of attack should be back of a length or a bit short, bowling into the wicket, as the 2 fielders are deep on the square each side of the wicket. And that's outswinger on a good length, just left alone by Nikhil Datta. You don't get many of those in a T20, just to leave. It's just signaling that that shaped away a little bit, so seems like Pankaj Rao might be swinging it both ways. As we saw, he got one to shape away from the left-hander and now one to shape away from the right-hander. That's short, outside off. The batsman fails to capitalize. It's a dot ball. So, a sedate start so far by the Surf Riders.
Yes, other than that boundary, that low square cut from Nikhil Datta in the last over, Surf Riders have their work cut out for them, aiming for a target of 147 runs.
As long off goes back again and deep point comes in. Short, outside off. Again, straight to the fielder. Batsman may feel that he's missed out on a couple of scoring opportunities there. That brings us to the end of the second over. Surf Riders are 8 for no loss.
It's an impossible shot.
Sometimes creativity and innovation are all it takes to achieve the impossible. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Note of thanks to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amol. We have Agarkar has been brought into the attack. Ball to Gunasekara in this third over. There was a sharp cut to third man. 1 run.
Ball rush, ball rush.
The strong batting performances on the East Play Blazers side from Aditya Ganesh, 48 of 44, and the captain Sujit Gowda, 34 of 23. Abhishek Paradkar and Vikas Mohan respectively contributing 18 and 12 runs to shore up the Blazers total to 146. The team got all out in 19.4 overs, setting a target of 147 for the Surf Riders. We have Agarkar coming in to bowl to Nikhil Datta. Nikhil playing this towards shortish third man, will get 1 run.
Surf Riders just knocking it around at the moment. Doesn't seem to be too much intent to try to take the bowlers on in the power play. The target is a middling one, around 150 or just under 150, so they don't really need to go hard, but they should try to get ahead of the rate. And gives a charge to the bowler, big swing and a miss. Just over the stumps, that one, or might have just missed leg stump, but first sign of aggression from Gunasekara. He used his feet, charged down the wicket, and just missing the stumps.
Of course, Surf Riders is chasing successfully the total of 176 set by the Grizzlies in the game yesterday. They managed to get that total with only 3 wickets down yesterday.
It's in the air, should be gone. Oh, he's put it down. He's put it down. That seemed like a fairly easy catch. Gunasekara got it high on the bat, and Hari Krishnan drops the catch.
There is some regrets on the Blazers side. There was a regulation catch. Hari Krishnan would definitely be disappointed. You could see after dropping the catch, he expressed that sadness by staying in position while another of his team members collected the ball and returned it back to the bowler.
So a little more intent here by the batsman, it looks like, and played out the first couple of overs relatively risk-free, but they're only going at about 4.2 to the over, whereas the required rate is close to 8, so they do need to get a bit of a move on. but a couple of boundaries and they'll be right back on target, as that's a good cut shot, but straight to the fielder. And that wraps up Agarkar's first over, just the 4 off it. And the Surf Riders are 12 for no loss after 3 overs.
Pankaj Rao returning from the commentator's box end. Ball over number 2 for him. Over number 4 for the innings of the second inning. Nikhil Datta on strike. This was hit to the cover position. Good fielding in the cover position.
That was a great diving stop. One-handed. Definitely saved a couple of runs there. The batsman still managed to get through for a single.
Yeah, perhaps we can get a replay of this one. That was a beautiful piece of fielding in the cover region.
That was short, wide, outside off. And an excellent stop there. Diving, full stretch, one-handed. And good bit of camera work too by our cameraman.
This one is way down the leg side. That's rightly adjudged to be a wide. That's 1 extra run for Surf Riders. Pankaj Rao looking to generate more pace. Lost a bit of control over the line on this occasion. Pankaj Rao, of course, having represented India A. He's one of the star bowlers for East Bay Blazers. Pankaj to Gunasekara. This one has been tapped to the gully. Oh. There's a direct hit. There's an appeal. The umpire is convinced that the batsman is safe on this occasion. That was a good piece of fielding in the gully. And the direct hit, of course.
Yeah, the Blazers are looking really sharp in the field. And that was an excellent pickup and throw. But the batsman made his ground just. But some good energy in the field by the Blazers. They are definitely up for this contest.
You're right. They have a decent target that they have set. It's still quite gettable for Surf Riders though, and the Blazers are making sure by putting in that extra effort in the field to fight for every run. That is the right attitude to take.
That's off the toe of the bat and will be a single down to long off.
I think we are going to have a good fight ahead of us here in this game between the Surf Riders and Blazers. Surf Riders at 15 for no loss. Star bowler Pankaj Rao trying to pierce through the opening batting lineup of the Surf Riders. Has not been successful so far.
It's a top edge. There is a fielder there. Takes the catch.
Good boy, good.
Datta goes looking to pull that or
The lefty.
Gunasekara got out, so it's the new batsman. It's not updated.
Gunasekara hitting that one, the deep square leg region. Gets dismissed for 6 runs.
So the Surf Riders lose their first wicket in the 4th over, 16 for 1, as Umar Akmal walks into bat. Umar Akmal, of course, Pakistan international, has represented Pakistan across all formats in many games over the last 12-15 years. And he's a devastating batsman on his day, and Surf Riders will need a score from him today.
The reason Umar Akmal is on strike is the departure of Gunasekara, caught by S. Ganesh off the bowling of Pankaj Rao. This moment Pankaj Rao coming into bowl to Umar Akmal, the new batsman in. This one is pitched slightly outside off, kept a bit low. Umar Akmal leaving it alone. Pankaj Rao, having given 6 runs, picked up 1 wicket. Coming into bowl the last ball of his 2nd over. Umar Akmal stepping
Charges
out
down
and hitting this in the air. This is up, and 1 bounce crosses the boundary. 4 runs.
Yeah, good intent shown early on by Umar Akmal there, giving the bowler the charge. Got it slightly low on the bat, but got enough on it. Hit it straight down the ground, couple of bounces over the boundary for 4. So the Surf Riders are 20 for 1 after 4 overs.
A word of thanks to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amul. As Agarkar will come into bowl over number 5 to Nikhil Datta. Nikhil Datta has launched this one over the long off boundary. That's 4 runs. That was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that was pitched up by Agarkar in the slot, half volley, and nice easy swing of the bat. Didn't look to hit it too hard, just timed it over mid-off, who was in the circle, and a couple of bounces for 4. It's a good comeback by Agarkar, right in the block hole, but kept out by Datta for a dot ball. It's a good shot, but again, straight to the fielder. It's a well-set field, must say. Some of the shots being middled to the deep are going straight to the fielders. So I have to give credit to the captain and bowlers for their field placements.
Yes, we have a third man. We have a deep point, an extra cover. We have a mid-off, long off. Mid-off and long on.
Here is Agarkar to Umar Akmal.
Almost dragging that onto the stumps. will get 1 run.
That was a close call. It was back of a length, and Umar Akmal looking just to dab it and got the inside edge and almost back onto his stumps, but he got lucky. It just missed leg stump, and they sneaked through for a single. It's a good ball by Agarkar. Again, pitched up and hit down the ground. Lovely shot. Couple of bounces into the boundary at long on as Datta gets his second boundary of the over.
That one sounded great off the bat.
I think Agarkar was trying to go for the Yorker, but just missed his length fractionally and hit back over his head for 4. I think he's getting his length just a slight bit wrong. Should be bowling slightly back of a length. That's a much better ball.
Yeah,
Harried the batsman and finishes with a dot. San Diego Surf Riders, after 5 overs, are 30 for 1.
Pankaj Rao returning from the commentator's box end. That's the 3rd over from Pankaj. About to begin. Umar Akmal on strike. In the last over, Umar Akmal hit Pankaj for a boundary. This one finds its way to 3rd man. That's 1 run. Nikhil Datta well set at this moment, 17 of 16. Supported by Umar Akmal on the non-striker end. Pankaj Rao with the lone breakthrough for Blazers so far. The departure of Gayan Fernando in his last over. The Surf Riders currently scoring at a run rate of 6. Required run rate standing at 7.82. Nikhil taps it on the the onside. No run scored.
It's a good ball there by Pankaj Rao. Honing in right on middle stump, good length. Batsman couldn't do much other than just block it. Two batsmen just having a quick chat. Umar Akmal maybe with a bit of advice. That's short and picked up beautifully over mid-wicket, all the way for 6. Just dropped it short, Rao, and Datta climbed into that one. Got absolutely all of it and whacked it away over the deep mid-wicket boundary all the way for a big 6. That's good intent by Datta and the Surf Riders. And that's in the air. Should be an easy catch. And he's gone. He's gone after hitting a 6. Another short ball. This time Datta couldn't get all of it. got it high on the bat and ballooned straight up. Easy catch by the extra cover fielder. Surf Riders lose their second with 37 runs on the board.
Let's take a look at that replay. This one was pitched short. Got somewhere in the middle of the bat, caught catching the top edge. In the end, an easy catch in covers. There were two fielders. There was a little bit of decision making. Which one is going to get this? In the end, caught safely.
Brings new batsman to the crease, Skanda Sharma. He's a good player, also in form. Made a good 40-odd yesterday.
Skanda actually stayed not out yesterday in the game against Grizzlies, scoring 57 of 44. Of course, well supported by Umar Akmal as well yesterday, 44 of 26. And Abhi adding 56 in yesterday's game. Skanda on strike. This one pitching outside off. Seemed to hover dangerously close to his bat. Perhaps if we get a replay of this one, we can see how close to the bat this one was.
That's a good ball to get first up for any batsman. Just in that corridor outside off stump on a good length, and Skanda beaten, all ends up.
Good intelligent bowling to the new batsman by Pankaj Rao.
Short outside off, it's cut away. A slight misfield and a scamper through for a single. It's a good backup there. So, power play done, 6 overs gone. Surf Riders are 38 for 2.
Even the best in the business needs a strategic partner to help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Supported by our local sponsors, Westpac Wealth Management, MCP Computers, Metroflex, Sysintelli, Ankle Stereo Solutions, and Brian Diaz. Thank you for your support as well. We are about to get underway with over number 7 here. Paradkar will be bowling that one with Skanda Rohit Sharma on strike. Skanda has shown a good talent in both formats of the game, the T20 and longer 40, 45, 50 over games as well in the Southern California Cricket Association League, the SCCA League. He's been playing for the San Diego team there as well. Promising upcoming youngster, playing well. There was a quick tap. There is a cheeky single. In the end, safe as Umar Akmal ran to the other end without a problem. Perhaps avoidable at this stage. This looked like a very risky single. All's well that ends well as far as Umar Akmal is concerned on this occasion. Currently at 6 of 4 deliveries. We'll be facing Paradkar in this 7th over of the second inning. Surf Riders chasing the target of 147 runs. Paradkar to Umar Akmal. Blocked safely in the end, no run scored. Nikhil Datta, the second batsman, departed, 23 of 19. He was looking well set. Caught in covers, the ball having caught the top edge of the bat. Paradkar to Umar Akmal. Plays it to short third man. There is going to be overthrows. One run.
A bit unnecessary, that throw, as batsmen weren't looking to.
It's an impossible shot.
Sometimes creativity and innovation are all it takes to achieve the impossible. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Walks down at him, but good line and length by Paradkar, and Sharma just blocks it for no run.
You can see Skanda is playing with his head down, keeping his eye on the ball, and looking to get set, get his eye in. Of course, on this same track yesterday, he got a big score, and that's definitely going to be adding to his confidence starting his innings today.
It's a good ball and blocked again, straight to the point fielder for no run. So these two batsmen at the crease really hold the key for San Diego here. Both in form, have been playing well. Both got runs yesterday. And San Diego have plenty of batting to come, but these two are looking to dig in and get as many as they can. It's a short ball, swings, it gets an inside edge, goes down to fine leg. They look for the second, but Skanda says no, and it will only be one.
All right, looks like that'll wrap up over number 7. Surf Riders 41 for 2. There's a change in the bowling. Let's get confirmation if it's going to be Arnav bowling over number 8. That's right. Arnav Iyer has been brought into the attack. So Arnav getting ready to bowl from the commentator's box end. With Skanda on the strike.
Pitched up, driven straight back to the bowler. No run. It's a good start by Iyer.
You can tell that Skanda is watching the ball till the last minute. He's keeping his head down. He's demonstrating his solid defense. Looking to play that paddle sweep there. Fails to make contact. That is a little bit cheeky at this stage. What would you say, Mustafa? It looked a little dangerous.
Yeah, agreed. And I think he was not that far away from the stumps. But he took a risk there and didn't pay off. But I feel like the Surf Riders just slightly behind the required rate. Currently going at about 5.6 and over. The required rate around 8.3. So just a little bit of pressure building, a few dot balls.
You're right. That's always playing on the batter's mind, especially when there's a higher target to get. That said, these two batsmen do hold the key, and that last shot looked a bit cavalier to me. It was premeditated, a bit risky. Let's see what approach Skanda will take from this point on.
Pressure on the batsman now, 3 dot balls. That's right in the block hole. This is excellent bowling from Iyer. 4 dot balls in a row.
Definitely good start for Iyer here. And he's bowled a good line from the get-go. The required run rate climbing a bit there. Now at 8.59. We are in over number 8. Skanda has whacked this one over the deep square leg boundary. That was a beautiful hit. It went up, up and away. 6 runs. Beautiful stroke. I want to take a look at this one again. That was a full-blooded shot. Right on top of the deep square leg boundary.
I was pitched up, drifting onto the pads. He just cleared his front leg. Looked like he had made up his mind that he was going to go after that ball, and he got it right in his slot and hit it sweetly over long leg all the way for 6. So after 4 dot balls, Skanda hits a 6, and we're coming to the last ball of Iyer's first over.
The key to a stroke like this is keeping your eye on the ball, and Skanda is doing that every time. This one staying outside off. Skanda will leave it alone, and that will wrap up over number 8, bringing up Surf Riders to a total of 47 for the loss of 2 wickets. Nikhil Datta and Gayan Fernando.
It's in the air, he's gone. Easy catch to the point fielder, and that's a big wicket as Umar Akmal departs. Looked like he was just trying to turn that one onto the leg side. Gets the leading edge. And an easy catch by the point fielder. Mohan strikes with his first ball. Umar Akmal goes. Surf Riders 3 down now for 47. Yeah, as you can see, his outside off stump, didn't really move his feet, just trying to tap that onto the leg side for a single or a 2, and got the leading edge, and he's gone. It's definitely a big wicket that for the Blazers. They'll be pumped.
And off of the first delivery from the new bowler, Vikas Mohan. This was caught at square leg position?
It was a point, backward point.
Okay. Umar Akmal is not going to be happy with that. We have Skanda in the middle, and the wicketkeeper batsman Chad Britsky walking in to join Skanda to continue the Surf Riders campaign, aiming for the target of 147 runs in over number 9 here. Chad cautiously tapping this on the offside, a safe single in the end. The bowler gave chase, not able to connect it in time to prevent that single. That'll bring Skanda back on strike. Vikas Mohan to Skanda. Skanda does a gentle tap on the onside, an easy single. Good intelligent batting, not really just swinging for every ball, stealing the singles where they are available. That's always critical. Keep the strike rotating, keep the scoreboard ticking. Once again, Chad following suit, doing the same. Gentle tap on the onside, adds 1 more run.
Brings up the 50 for San Diego Surf Riders in the 9th over. 3 down, and going at about 5.7 to the over. It's a good over so far by Mohan. Just 3 runs and the wicket off it. That's another dot ball, blocked straight to the extra cover fielder. And that's hit away on the leg side for a single. And that wraps up Mohan's first over. Surf Riders, after 9 overs, are 51 for 3.
Even the best in the business needs a strategic partner to help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Good successful first over by Vikas Mohan. Picked up 1 wicket, gave away 4 runs. 5 runs.
Ahir to continue, bowling to Sharma. And he hits that nicely through the offside as they scamper back for 2. It's good running by the batsman. Well, a good bit of fielding too. It's a long boundary. Both sides square of the wicket. And as you've seen earlier in the day, there's 2 runs to be had almost every time it goes out to the deep square fielders. It's a good shot. Hit that over mid-wicket. A few bounces and into the boundary. 4 to Sharma. And Iyer just pitching it up on about off stump, and Sharma had a full swing of the bat. Got a good chunk of it and gets 4.
Skanda is a good striker of the ball once he gets going. That was a beautiful stroke. That one was way outside the off stump, rightfully adjudged to be a wide. Umpires for this game, Praveen David and Bandula. Arnav Iyer coming in, ball to Skanda. We'll cut that on the off. A quick running between the wickets. One more run.
The fielder's encouraging the bowler, telling him that's the length, to keep it just short of a length or back of a length and not pitch it up. Try to make the batsman hit square rather than straight. Seems to be the plan. That'll be another wide.
Well, Chad and Skanda will take those free runs gladly. That's 2 wide so far in this over. And with that boundary and double and a single, that adds up to a good number that they're going to be comfortable with.
Yes and no there. Breedsky sends Sharma back as we get a dot ball.
The batsmen are eager to switch sides and keep stealing those singles. Three more balls to go from Iyer. Mustafa, we can see the batsmen are playing to a plan. They are making sure they're getting those singles and doubles, pushing the fielding, and not really playing very dangerously at all at this moment. I think that's good strategic thinking.
Yeah, agreed, Shashank. I think they're playing smartly, they're playing responsibly, trying to get the singles and doubles, waiting for the loose balls. Just going at about above 6 and over at the moment. Still behind the required run rate, but it's not out of hand. It's 8.5 to the over required as Iyer comes in for his last ball. He has a drive at that. The fielder didn't pick it up at all, and that's rolling away to the third man boundary. 4 runs. Good finish to the over for the Surf Riders. At the halfway mark, San Diego Surf Riders are 65 for 3. Here's Mohan to continue, bowling to Britsky. He shovels it away on the leg side and looking for 2. And his partner sends him back. That's a good bit of fielding there in the deep. Excellent throw. Just 1. That's a good ball. Stroke down to long on for the single. Sharma moves on to 23. And beats him outside off stump. It's a good ball by Mohan. Britsky just trying to dab it or guide it away for a single, just missed it. And another dot ball, hit straight to the short mid-wicket fielder, no run. And he's reverse swept that. Didn't get all of it, but he get enough to come back for 2.
So Fighters scoring at 6.37 runs an over. Required run rate currently at 8.51. Cast Mohan to Chad. That ball turned quite a bit. I don't think this one was off the bat.
I think he got an outside edge.
Ah, okay, so that was the deflection.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. And
perhaps we might be able to tell better in the replay.
They pick up another 2.
Let's take a look.
Can't really tell from there, but
it is a big deflection, though.
It seemed like there was a deflection.
Quite likely from the bat.
So after 11 overs, Surf Riders are 70 for 3. They need 77 more runs in 54 balls. So game in the balance right now. Anyone's game. San Diego Surf Riders batting responsibly. They still have wickets in hand. The run rate required is 8.5 to the over, which is very gettable. But they will want to not let that get beyond 9 or 10. It starts to become a bit difficult.
Indeed, Mustafa. I think at this point, the Surf Riders captain Jaydeep Reddy is going to be pleased with the total that the team stands at, especially with only 3 wickets lost. There is still 77 more runs required, and there's still some batting to come for sure. I think Surf Riders are in a decent state. This one was pitched way outside off. The umpire had no trouble calling this a wide. But I agree with you, Mustafa. The game really just hangs in a balance right now. It could swing either way.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a couple of wickets would really put the Blazers in the driving seat. But San Diego Surf Riders just ticking along, getting 6, 7 every over, trying to play risk-free cricket and waiting for the bad balls.
Skandar reaching for this one. The ball went under his bat from what I can tell. It pitched outside off, probably 5th or 6th wicket. Let's take another look at this one. Oh, it's way outside off. Forget about 5th or 6th. Skandar was reaching for this one. He's asking the umpire if this was a wide. There was a big appeal, but Skanda is safe here. Paratkar coming into bowl. Skanda has launched this
over extra cover.
Extra cover, yeah.
Just picked up by the fielder there. And they get back for an easy 2. Here's Paratkar bowling to Skanda Sharma. And he gets all of that. That's a wonderful shot. All the way over the extra cover boundary. That must be the shot of the day.
That was a powerful hit. It sounded awesome coming out of the bat.
Yeah, it's always a very difficult shot to hit, the 6 over extra cover. But he really got all of that, Skanda, and deposited it over extra cover boundary for a lovely 6.
Perhaps we'll be able to get a replay of this hit.
That might have been a 6 on any ground in the world, because we have some very long boundaries square of the wicket here, and he got it comfortably over. So the bowler just having a little chat with the captain while the ball is being retrieved.
Okay, looks like the ball has been retrieved at the present moment.
Just another look at that shot. Gave him width outside off. It was pitched up, full swing of the bat, and he really middled that one beautifully. A fabulous shot. Onto the pads, just tucked away on the leg side for a single. We have 10 runs off the over so far, and a couple of balls to go. Surf Riders' run rate just starting to climb a little bit, getting closer to that 7 runs per over mark.
And of course, Mustafa, if they're able to hold on to these wickets, it's going to be that much easier for them to ramp up their run rate later.
As that's tucked away in the leg side for another single. Yeah, absolutely, Shashank. I think the key here is to keep the wickets in hand while also ticking the scoreboard along. And Skanda is really batting well here on 32 off of 24 balls. Man in form. He's going to look to bat through and try to be there till the end. As Paratkar is about to bowl the last ball of his second over. And that's hit straight to the point fielder, no run. That's the end of the 12th over. Surf Riders 81 for 3.
Over number 13 about to get underway. Vikas Mohan will be bowling to Chad. Wicketkeeper batsman for Surf Riders. Vikas Mohan bowling that teasing line outside off. Chad was looking to cut the ball, ends up missing the line of it. Hits this one down on the onside. 1 run. Vikas to Skanda. Punches it on the onside. 1 run. Looking for 2, not really. These two are definitely keeping the scoreboard moving with those doubles and singles. This one is hit tamely back to the bowler. Not much room for a single. This one has played to the extra cover region. 1 run. Skanda has played this to the square leg region. Skanda was interested in 2 runs, sent back by Chad. That'll add another single to the Surf Riders total, bringing it up to 85 at the end of 13 overs. We are thankful to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amul, and our local sponsors here for the Surf Riders team, Westpac Wealth Management, MCP Computers, Metroflex, Sys Intelli, Ankle Saria Solutions, and Brian Diaz. Thank you for your support. Over number 14 about to get underway. Ugarkar is coming into the attack. So far he's bowled 2 overs, given away 14. He's going to be bowling to Skanda. Mustafa, you reckon perhaps in another 2 or 3 overs, Surf Riders are going to be looking to ramp up the run rate? Currently at 8.86 required, and they are operating at 6.54, needing 62 off of 7 overs. 61 of 6.5 to be precise.
Yeah, with the required rate very close to 9 and over now, they don't want to leave it too late either. They don't want to leave too many to get in the end. But right now they're doing it pretty well. They also need to just get a move along, as that's a wide delivered by Agarkar.
Ugarkar wanted to keep it away from the off stump, ended up straying too far down. Wicketkeeper batsman Chad Britsky on strike.
Oh, that was a quick ball. That cut him in half, missed everything. It looked like Agarkar really bent his back for that one and beat Chad Britsky all ends up, beat him for pace. It's very close to the off stump as well.
Yeah, that one looked like it cut in quite a bit.
That'll be another wide.
At this stage, this is inexcusable for Ugarkar to have bowled 2 wides. He's going to be looking to make amends soon.
Yeah, these extras definitely add up, especially in this shortened format of cricket, where every run matters so much. Here's Agarkar. Short, wide, cut away. There's no fielder out there. It's going to go away to the third man boundary. 4 runs.
There's some signs of that opening up and speeding up the run rate further.
Absolutely.
Beautiful shot from Chad.
Ball was there to hit, short and wide, outside off stump. The only one fielder back on the offside who's at a deep point. So Chad cut it beautifully over the point fielder. And rolled away into the rope. It's a good over so far for the Surf Riders. 7 off it, 3 balls left. Agarkar to Britsky. That looked like it was sliding down leg side. And it's a good ball by Agarkar. But yes, as you can see in the replay, of definitely missing leg stump. That's a good short ball by Agarkar. Britsky didn't have much of an idea about that one, just fended it off and gets off strike, gets a single. That was a quick ball by Agarkar. He's really bending his back, getting extra bounce, wrapped him on the gloves. Britsky didn't know much about that one.
Agarkar is able to generate quick pace there. That's beating Chad.
That's short, wide, outside off stump. Batsman misses out. Screams in anguish. Skanda Sharma feels like he missed out on a boundary there. As we come to the end of the 14th over, Surf Riders 93 for 3.
It's an impossible shot.
Sometimes creativity and innovation are all it takes to achieve the impossible. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So Mohan continues and starts with a dot ball. Surf Riders need 54 from 5.5 overs. That's cut away. There is a fielder out there. Will only be one. Here's Mohan again to Skanda Sharma. Drives it away through covers for a single. Feels like this game is also going to go down to the wire. 52 needed of 5.3 with 7 wickets in hand. The batting team will back themselves to chase this down, given that they don't lose too many more wickets. And that's exactly what the Blazers will be trying to do. Get a wicket here, put some more pressure on the team, get a new batsman in. Skanda has smashed that all the way for 6. Beautiful shot that was pitched up, outside off. gives him the width and gives him the length to get under it. And Skanda Sharma obliges and whacks that way over long on for a big 6. Excellent shot that by Sharma. That's slightly short, pulled away, but straight to the fielder for 1. So 15 overs done. Surf Riders need 45 of the last 5. So if you're just tuning in, we have a good contest on here between San Diego Surf Riders and East Bay Blazers. The Surf Riders needing 44 of the last 5 overs, 7 wickets in hand. Oh, big swing of the bat, gets an inside edge. Just a single to Skanda. And just a quick shout out to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amul. Thank you for sponsoring this league and helping putting this tournament together. As Abhishek Paradkar continues, he's bowling to Chad Britsky. Back down to long off and taken. Good catch, full toss. He tried to hit it for 6, Britsky, but didn't get all of it. And a well-judged catch at long off brings an end to Britsky's innings. Gone for 17 of 21 balls. Surf Riders 104 for 4, and they need 43 of 4.4 overs. You see, it's a full toss just outside off stump. Big swing from Chad. He got a good piece, but didn't get all of it. And a well-judged catch at long off by Mohan. So big wicket for the Blazers after a steady partnership.
Yes, Chad and Skanda were looking solid for a while there, having brought up San Diego total 204. 43 still needed of 4.4 overs. That works out to a run rate of 9.21 every over. The current run rate standing at 6.78. Abhiyendra Singh walking in to join Skanda. Surf Riders, of course, had a great start to the tournament, having won their first game yesterday. And both of these batsmen had a strong role to play in that. Skanda scoring 57 and Abhiyendra as well, scoring more than 50, I believe.
Abhi Singh gets off the mark, first ball. Gives the strike back over to Skanda Sharma, who's batting very well on 44 off of 33 balls. He would want to bring this home, Skanda Sharma. He's a set batsman. And just the all-rounders and the bowlers to come after this. This seems to be the key partnership.
Indeed, this is getting down to the last mile now with 42 runs needed off of 4.2 overs, 41 needed off of 4.2 overs. Indeed, Mustafa, a lot of the onus is on Skanda at this moment. Paradkar having picked up 1 wicket, given 16 runs. He's going to be making all of his efforts to dislodge this partnership quickly if he can, or not let it build at all.
That's well played by Abhi Singh. Just guided it through the vacant backward point region. Just the two.
Abhi off the mark already. 3 runs off 2 balls. San Diego chasing that total of 147 set up by East Bay Blazers. There was a bit bat and pad action there. The ball running over to the square leg. The batsman will switch sides, adding 1 more run to Surf Riders total, bringing it up to 109 at the end of 16 overs. So that works out to 38 runs more required in 4 overs. Note of thanks to our sponsors, Yash Technologies and Amol, for the support, and our local sponsors for the Surf Riders team, the Westpac Wealth Management, MCP Computers, Metroflex, Sysintelli, Ankle Area Solutions, and Brian Diaz. The Surf Riders team thanks you for your support. The game being officiated by umpires Praveen David and Bandula.
And so 4 overs left here, 38 runs to get. Game is in the balance. And there's a change in the bowling here. It seems like the captain, Sujit Gowda, is bringing himself on. Some right arm off spin.
Sujit Gowda obviously contributing that useful 34 of 23 with 4 boundaries and 1 6 in the first inning. Abhi Singh gently guiding this towards the fine leg position. Single. The ball is collected by the fielder at fine leg, returned to the keeper. Sujit Gowda getting ready to bowl second delivery. Skanda at 45.
Let's head away to deep mid wicket. Another single.
And of course, in the first inning, there was a small heartbreak for Aditya Ganesh, scoring those 48 runs or 44, missing his 50 by a measly 2 runs.
It's just a single there. Yes, that was unfortunate. He batted well, and
Aditya Ganesh, top scorer for East Bay Blazers, supported by Sujit Gowda with those 34 runs.
And he sweeps beautifully. That should go along to the boundary for 4. It's a good shot by Skanda. And that brings up his 50.
That is excellent batting by this young player, Skanda Rohit Sharma. Powerful sweep. went like a rocket to the boundary.
He's batted really well here, Skanda. Brings up his 50 off of 36 balls. And he will want to get a 60-odd not out here and maybe a 70 and get his team home. So beautiful cut shot, but straight to the fielder. Just one.
Right, Skanda has had a great cricketing season, playing in the SCCA League for the San Diego team. And of course in his MILC outings so far. This one has climbed really high.
There's a fielder there, and it's gone through. Goes for 6. Big hit by Abhi Singh there. The fielder looked like he was under it, but it might have just caught the tree leaves. That's what he seems to be signaling. And just missed it, and it goes for a 6. Very crucial 6 in the context of this game.
Let's take a look at that replay. This was hit high. It really climbed very high, and unfortunately for the fielder on the long on position, it did not look like he had a clear line of sight because of leaves. You can see him pointing to those tree branches and leaves up above him.
Having fielded on this ground before in those areas, I know it can be difficult. Often some of the tree leaves come over the boundary, so it can be a bit tricky to field in some of the deep positions on this ground. Nonetheless, that was a big over for the Surf Riders, and it brings us to the final 3 overs with 24 needed. I feel like Surf Riders are favorites here. Shashank, what do you think?
I would say they have a fair bit of support. This is their local home ground for them.
That's pulled away, that's in the air, and he's gone. Good running catch in the deep.
That was a beautiful catch in the deep square leg position.
And just as we were saying that the Surf Riders are looking like favorites, they lose the set Skanda Sharma for a well-made 50, but a big blow here for the Surf Riders and brings the Blazers right back into the contest. Short ball on the body, about chest high. He went for the pull and just got it a little high on the bat, and an excellent running catch in the deep there. Wonderfully taken.
Indeed, good cricket here. You have to give full credit to the catcher. It was a beautiful hook shot. It was well bowled by the bowler. All around good cricket.
Agreed.
Skanda Rohit Sharma departing for 51 of 38. San Diego Surf Riders four of 17, as India A player Pankaj Rao will return. Abhinay Reddy, the new batsman, in, joining Abhi Singh. You can see Abhinay Reddy on the MILC images.
And he cuts that away
beautiful
beautifully.
stroke.
Goes all the way to the point boundary for 4. What a way to get off the mark.
Right on the first delivery.
Just gave him a little bit of width, short, wide, outside, off stump. And a diving effort by the point fielder. Valiant effort in the end. Panipali. It's pitched up. It's driven to the cover fielder for a single. So we have 15 balls left, 19 runs required for the Surf Riders, 5 wickets in hand.
We have 2 Abhis in the middle. Abhiyendra Singh goes by Abhi, and Abhinay Reddy Vanipalli also goes by Abhi. Pankaj Rao to Abhi Singh, catches the inside edge of the bat. No run scored. 19 of 2.2. 14 balls. Our Surf Rider is going to be able to reach the target, 146 set by Blazers. It's a matter of 19 more runs.
Pankaj Rao has bowled a wonderful spell here, 3 for 23 so far. Can he finish strong? Can he get another wicket? Outside off stump, slapped down the ground. They're looking for 2, they're coming back, and that's excellent running. Every run so crucial at this point in the game. And they scampered back for the second there. Rao had a flick at that on the stumps, but I think the batsman had comfortably made it by that point.
I think a direct hit would have sealed the deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the end, ended up being safe for the batsman.
Pankaj Rao just pulls out of that delivery. It's the last ball of the 18th over. Here's Rao to Singh. Oh, swing and a miss. Ends with a dot. So the Surf Riders, 130 for 5. They need 17 of the last 2.
Even the best in the business needs a strategic partner to help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
And that's a full toss down leg side, helped on to the boundary by Abhi Singh. Brings the required runs down to 13 off of 11 balls. And Surf Riders should get home from here, Shashank.
At this point, indeed, the Surf Riders camp can smell victory, but the game is not done yet. There is still 9 balls to come. That's a swing and a miss. 10 more balls, 13 required. Indeed, at this point, this is a very gettable total for these 2 batsmen, but it remains to be seen what Ugarkar can do here to upset this. And he has bowled him.
Beautiful delivery that by Ugarkar. It looked like a slower ball. We'll get to see on the replay, but it deceived the batsman all ends up, who was looking to play on the onside, but completely missed that and shattered the stumps. So yet another blow for the Surf Riders.
That's why this is known as the game of uncertainties. Anything can happen until the last ball is bowled. That one yorking him completely. Abhinay Reddy Vanipalli got underway real quick once he got to the crease. Has to depart at a total of 9 runs. We have Captain Jaideep Reddy running in to join Abhi Singh.
So after a boundary on the first ball, good comeback by Agarkar, bowling a dot and then getting the crucial wicket of Reddy. Brings the captain onto the wicket. With the game on the line.
Jaideep Reddy with his recognizable helmet there. I've played under his captaincy at San Diego Premier League earlier this year, facing Agarkar. Gently taps it to the point position. Quickly gets underway, 1 run.
Just a single. It's coming down to 12 required of 8 balls. Again, anyone's game now. This game's been shifting in balance, but it seems like it's pretty much even at the moment. Boundary or two could seal it, a wicket or two. Here's Agarkar to Singh. He smacks that. 1 bounce to the fielder. They're coming back for 2, and the bowler drops it. The bowler drops it.
There was a clear chance for a run out here. The second run was not on at this stage. The second run was not on. There's that fumble at the non-striker end ends up conceding 2 runs.
Yeah, the non-striker Jaideep was miles out there. Just needed a clean pickup, which unfortunately Agarkar couldn't do. But here he is for his last ball. That's in the air. It's a vacant region. That's gone all the way. That's gone all the way for 6. What a shot. Gave him width outside off stump. Carved away. For a second, it seemed like the fielder had a chance, but that just kept going and going. A huge boundary there. And it sailed over for a crucial 6. Wow. That's changed everything, Shashank.
Absolutely. It's really just a matter of 4 more runs for Surf Riders from this point on. We can already hear the cheers from the Surf Riders camp. They know victory is within reach. Let's see if we are going to have some surprises in this final over. Looks like, is it Arnav Iyer coming in to bowl the final one?
I think it's Abhishek Paradkar. Just checking at the moment. Yes, it seems to be Abhishek Paradkar, given the task to bowl this crucial final over. Just 4 to defend.
Okay,
it will
Captain
take a huge effort.
Sujit Gaura trusting Paradkar. We're bowling this final one. Not many runs for Paradkar to defend. It's 4 more required for Surf Riders. Let's see if Paradkar is going to be able to generate any upsets here. That's exactly what he's going to be aiming for.
Absolutely. It will be a monumental effort if he can defend 4 runs. No doubt it's possible.
Mustafa, would you try a slower ball right now? What would you do if you were bowling?
I would try to go full and straight on the stumps.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I would try. And just tucked away on the leg side. They get a single.
That brings the equation down to 3 runs off of 5 balls and brings the big hitter Abhi Singh on strike.
He's going to be looking to finish this in 1 hit, Shashank. What can Abhishek Paradkar do here? Can he bowl a couple of dot balls? Can he get a wicket? Here he comes. 3 required. That's driven out to the deep point boundary. They'll get 2. They get too comfortably, and that will tie the scores. Cheers and celebrations in the San Diego camp as they just need one more run here with 4 balls remaining. And it's been a very good chase so far.
Absolutely. The Surfriders batsmen have approached the chase very systematically. They kept the scoreboard ticking. They kept looking for those doubles and singles. They capitalized on the loose deliveries. They have shown some strong batting. At this time, the scores are level. It's a matter of one more run for Surfriders, and they have 4 balls to get that 1 run in.
And that's hit down the ground, and that's it. San Diego Surfriders win in the last over. Win by 4 wickets with 3 balls remaining. Another great contest here at Severn Cricket Field in Woodley Park, Burbank, California. As we have Mr. Jimmy back to wrap up our broadcast.
What a wonderful game of cricket, wasn't it? Right down to the wire, very well paced by the San Diego Surfriders, but you've got to give credit to the Blazers. Young team, excellent bowling, pace bowling, and I think at the end of the day, one team had to win. It had to be, in this case, the San Diego Surfriders. I think when we look at the entire performance, Mustafa, I think what we saw today was a very tight and tidy San Diego. Yesterday, if I were to have critiqued a winning team, which is very hard to do, the bowling was subpar, too many wides, etc. Today, the bowling was tight. You've got to give credit. It was 150, 160 par, so a little bit below par. And then the run chase was, I would call, excellent. It was very well paced. For those who didn't get the opportunity to watch young Skanda, especially if we had some of the MLC scouts around, you should have been watching this child. I call him a child because I'm an old man and a 21-year-old to me is a child, but today he showed the level of maturity of a very, very senior batter. And it's the second 50 in a row. Yesterday he was unbeaten. Today he's got another 50. Unfortunately, he was not able to take his team home. But overall, a very, very good performance. Credit to both teams for an excellent game of cricket today. And we'll wrap up with the scorecard in a minute. But for those who watched until the very end, the San Diego Surfriders have now made it 2 out of 2. Very, very good and hard-fought game. Today, the opening batters for San Diego, again, the Canadian duo of Ravinder Gunasekar and Nikhil Datta. Today, Ravindu just could not get himself going and, sort of plowed his way through 6 very difficult runs of 12 balls. He was caught by Ganesh of Rao. Nikhil was looking very good today, I must say. He batted very, very confidently. Unfortunately, paid the price of adrenaline. He took a lovely ball off his middle and off and smashed it over mid-wicket for 6. And then the next ball, this is where, Mustafa, you have to have that little level of experience where your adrenaline is pumping, and unless you get a rank bad ball, which was not, you push it around, probably get a single or 2, get the adrenaline down, and then go for the next ones. But anyway, Nikhil played a splendid innings. He was caught by Mohan of Rao for 23 of 19 balls. Umar Akmal disappointed today. I mean, I'm sure he would love to go back and take another hit at it. He was just settling in when he was caught by Gowda of Mohan, trying to flick a ball off the off-spinner's first ball. And again, I mean, you can't really critique a person who's played Test cricket and things like that, but I'm sure he would have wanted to stay back and play a longer innings, but unfortunately, I mean, he flicked it and got almost the outer edge of the bat, and it went an easy catch to Gowda. So he was gone for 7 and 7 balls, and then, of course, a fantastic sort of comeback between Skanda Sharma and Chad Bretsky. You've got to give Chad credit. He stood there with Skanda, played some very good shots, unfortunately found the fielders more often than not, made 17 of 22 before he was caught by Mohan of Paradkar. The next batter in, of course, who was the one of the two yesterday. Abhi Singh came and did exactly what he did yesterday. Strong, powerful person, hitting a 6 over point. That was simply pure timing and phenomenal wrist. And he saw the team home, 24 of 13 balls. And you got to give credit to AB Reddy as well. Abhi, made 9 runs of 5 balls at a time when the run rate was just creeping away from San Diego. He played his innings, went for a big shot, was bowled by Ugarkar for 9 of 5. And JD Reddy played only 2 balls, and both of those were very mature. He pushed away for a single to get Abhi Singh on strike. And then the first ball of the last over, when it was tempting, you've got 4 runs to go, Mustafa, the tendency is, let's play for glory and go for that 4. But JD did a very, very mature thing. He flicked it and brought Abhi on strike, and I think that was a very good and splendid thinking. So overall, San Diego come through with 3 balls to spare, and both teams now having a little huddle. Let's look at the bowling now. Hari Krishnan Nair bowled just the 1 over. I thought he'd bowled a pretty good over, and I'm surprised he didn't get any more, but 1 over for 6. Pankaj Rao was the most successful of all, 4 overs, 3 for 25. Ugarkar, who's, as we all know, has played for the Mumbai Indians, bowled a tidy 4 overs, but at the end went for a little bit, 1 for 35. Paratkar, 3.3 overs, 1 for 24. I'm sure he would have loved to close it out, but couldn't. And then Arnav Nair, 2 overs, none for 20. He took a bit of stick. Vikas Mohan, 4 overs, 1 for 23. I thought he was the pick of the litter. I know he didn't get all the wickets, but he really choked the San Diego batters. 1 for 23. And Sujit Gowda, the captain, gave himself 1 over. Unfortunately, went for a few, and that was probably a turning point. None for 13. The fall of wickets, San Diego, were 1 for 16, 2 for 37, 3 for 47, 4 for 104, 5 for 123, and 6 for 134. So all in all, a fantastic day, I'd say, both of you. Shashank and Mustafa, thank you for a brilliant, engaging conversation with the audience. I think we all appreciated that. And San Diego go into tomorrow now as an undefeated team. So with my colleagues here, Mustafa and Shashank, this is Jimmy Ankle Saria, wishing you all a very good evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow. So stay tuned in.